Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are coming back in it for another great night of IGL Rocket League. Starting this one off, we can actually just pull up the bracket tonight, as both the games we have are directly out of it. We will be first casting Zero Gravity Advance versus ZG Aces, so we have the 5 versus 12 coming at you right at the top of the hour. And then the following hour, we kick it off with the Bad Lads up against the Sanctuary Dragons. So then we will follow it up directly with the 6 versus 11. So you never know, maybe the winners of this game will find themselves playing each other down the road. If they do, it'll be either the finals or the third, fourth game. But we do have that coming up tonight. So, you should be in for quite the lobby there. And well, we are at it. Whew. We'll go 5 minutes, even though that probably will put us in the lobby. We can start us off with just if anybody does want to put points on it. There you go. You can throw channel points at whether or not you guys want to do anything. Delco Dad hyping up the chat early. But we will then go to what our current match looks like. So we have ZG Aces coming into this one as the 12th seed, and Zero Gravity coming into this one as the 5th seed. ZG Aces 2-4 in the regular season, and Zero Gravity 5-1 in the regular season. But for both these teams, none of that will matter here tonight, as honestly, it's now to the point where winner goes on, loser is wrapped up. Their season is better luck for next one, I guess. But starting off, you can look at the stats. ZG Aces typically playing a bit more defensive style than Zero Gravity, having a bit more saves, but Zero Gravity generally generating that more offense, putting up more goals, and having more assists with that. So as we go into this one, it will definitely be an interesting game going forward. But for right now, we do wait on Zero Gravity. We will clear the scoreline as nothing has been played yet. But we then should be almost good to get up and ready for it. ZG Tiz in the chat now. I'm going to guess that would seem like it should be end up falling on the side of the Zero Gravity going into this one, as well as Psycho PK5 also looking like should be ZG Aces for that one. As then we are seeing Zero Gravity end up joining up into the lobby. And that will put us at all 7. If everybody is ready, we can be good to go. Alrighty, and into this lobby we go. Finding ourselves ZG Aces on the blue side, Zero Gravity on the orange side. Both teams looking to try to start their playoff run tonight. Here we go, kicking off. Sporty FC hitting on forward, playoff specimen trying to get there, but Delco Dad intercepted that one. Peak playing out of the corner, and to the cross he goes, but Delco Dad able to get back to it. Make sure that one does not push on. Sporty tries to take to the air, and up it goes, but Techman makes the read back to the corner, and back out towards the center it plays. Psycho meeting up with Sporty is at 50s back in the blue side corner where Delco Dad plays on outwards, back towards playoff specimen. Techman playing off the wall, and back on down. Techman back across to ZG Psycho with the play to go low, but playoff specimen able to get back to it on the follow-up. Delco Dad up in the air and putting it away. Aces finding themselves up 1. 39 seconds into this one. Back we go to that center line. Delco Dad meeting up with Sporty. Into the orange side half. Peak passing back to playoff, and up playoff specimen goes. Specimen playing down towards that center. Techman playing on out. Out to Peak. Peak playing off the side wall, trying to go back to it, but Psycho ends up popping this one towards the center. Trying to get around it, pushing into the orange side corner. Delco with the front of the net presence with a demo, but Sporty now taking across. Able to get past the oncoming blue attacker into the blue side half, but Techman able to make a good read to ensure it does not continue onwards. But Pete once again playing to that side wall. But Sporty with a good 50, up it goes, but Delco Dad plays back on down. Peak is there, playing off that back wall. Specimen up for it, and he will drop it. Zero Gravity tying this one back up. We got 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to play in game 1, and it's all tied at 1s. Peak getting the good play off the back wall, and Specimen going up and getting it. Back to that center line. Techman and Specimen meeting up. Sporty trying to get there, but Psycho able to push onwards, but gets demoed in the process. Back into the orange side corner. Peak trying to play upwards. Gets past one, but Delco Dad to the center for Psycho, and Psycho puts it away. The Aces are up 2-1 now with a good response to the goal from Zero Gravity, coming back and finding another one of their own. 3 minutes and 24 seconds still remain. Back to that center line we go. Specimen and Techman. Techman trying to play onwards with Peak. Good read to get it into the blue side half. Psycho tries to play out, but Sporty is waiting and grabs a hold of it, trying for the flick, but Techman making a good play on that one, popping it up towards the orange side goal. Peak pushing this on outwards wide. Sporty playing onwards, met by Delco Dad. Delco Dad pushing the forwards, but Peak once again making a read on it. Trying to play, but Psycho is there. Sporty now out of the corner. We'll get a bit better 50 coming all the way across though. Specimen trying to look for the passing play. Not quite able to get there. Delco Dad sitting there for the dribble, but will need to resort to Techman when Specimen goes for the bump. Sporty now playing back on out far into the blue side corner. Delco Dad ensures to put it high, but Peak up for it. Off the back wall, Specimen not quite able to get there in time. Back out to Sporty. Sporty just plays high to the side. Gets his team a little time to come back. Techman now up past one of the orange defenders. Looking for the back wall. Not quite able to get there. Specimen turns him away. Delco Dad back to the play now. Trying to play down. Trying to get a center opportunity. But it's slow play in the corner. Peak was looking for it. Needed the help of Sporty, who plays on out. Techman firing up the field where Specimen dissuades it. Gets a good bump play there off the wall too, so Techman can't get back to it. Sporty met by Delco Dad, and back down it goes in the orange side half. Peak and Techman meet up now, and into the far corner we play. Techman looking for the center, but Peak able to push this one wide and over. But Psycho is there looking for a play of his own, pops it, but it goes to the far side. Peak now sitting back on it. Peak trying to take over one, not quite able to get fully past Techman, but it does pop out center. Psycho needing to advance this one further. Psycho not quite getting back to it, but Peak pushing this one back into the corner now. Peak Looking for a flip reset on out. Techman not able to convert. Psycho up for it, putting a shot on Sporty. Good save on it. And blue attacker not quite able to get back to it. Delco was trying to see what make a flick out of Sporty. Back to Psycho and back to Specimen now. Specimen trying to play on. Psycho with a bump to try to open up some time. Delco Dad, good 50 on out towards the midfield. Peak is up and ready, pushing to the far side, where Psycho now tries to play back into the orange side corner. Not able to get up for it, so Sporty will get the first touch. Over one blue defender, tries to fire a shot past the second, but Delco Dad with a good read on it to make sure that touch does not happen. Specimen firing back towards the center. Delco Dad plays on out, but Sporty up for the double touch. Is he able to put it away? No, Techman with a great read on it to not allow that one to fall. Back down we play. Delco Dad meeting Sporty, and up it goes again. Peak with a soft touch back to Specimen. Specimen back in the blue side corner. 30 seconds now. Zero gravity find themselves leaving one. Delco Dad pushing this on high. Sporty off the sidewall looking to make some magic happen. Up off that back wall, Psycho just plays on over. Soft touch that ends up working well for him into the orange side half. Psycho taking now limited boost, but he continues onwards. Gets met by Sporty. Sporty now trying to play out, goes low, but below one defender. Now playing up towards the center. Can he find someone? Good shot, and he'll put it away himself. We are tied at 2 with 4 seconds remaining. Can we find the game one? Who will have the game one heroics? As we definitely will find it. Next goal should just about finalize this game. 4 seconds remaining. Peak and Psycho off the kickoff. Up it goes. And it's looking like it's falling, but Sporty pushing on into the blue side half. Good read, keeping it up from Specimen, but it will find itself dropping there. We will need overtime to decide game one. Back at it we go. Psycho pushing on. Up it plays. Techman firing one that ends up going a little wide. Psycho trying to open up some scoring potential with the demo play. Peak tries to just slowly dribble and get his team time. Specimen now trying to play it. Advance forward. Up it goes. Psycho playing back into the corner where Sporty awaits. And Sporty now trying to take his chance. Up over most of the blue, but Delco Dad was there waiting on it. Specimen forcing back to the corner. Sporty now with a cut towards the center. A good flick across, but not quite able to find the back of the net. Psycho pushing this one on outwards. Once again, limited boost. Peak up for it, pushing to the far side corner and winning the race for the boost pad. Techman now advances into that corner, but Specimen playing back on outwards. Specimen pushing one towards the net, met by Psycho. Back into the orange side half. Peak with a good touch to push it away from the oncoming attackers. Looking for a center play on it. Not quite able to get to it, but Techman ends up trying to take the dribble on outwards, getting met by Specimen as the demo play happens. Psycho try to push it onward, but Sporty does well to make sure that that 50 does not find the way to the back of the net. Out it goes. Techman, soft touch, back down toward the center. Specimen taking the dribble play on this one, but is met well. And back across, this one fires on out. Peak firing one, but it is up, and Sporty does push away before it can find itself falling off the back wall now. Peak playing back across. Across we go. Techman now with the read on it as it pops back up. Techman looking to try to get there, not quite able to do so. Drops back on out. Peak pushing towards the center. Delco Dad off this back wall, but Sporty is already up and well ready to deal with that one. Delco Dad soft touch to keep it there, but a 50 that does go into the far corner where Techman is able to play this one on out. Sporty with the pop over one, but drops down to Psycho. Psycho tries to play, but Sporty yet again turning on this one. Sporty now playing in the blue side corner as we reach 2 minutes in overtime, and that demo on the front of the net can open up something, but no one's quite able to get to it before Delco Dad pushes it away. Techman back up for it, pushing back off the blue side wall. Delco Dad now taking across, looking to try to make a read, but Sporty pushing it back into the blue side corner. In the blue side corner, Techman able to not get bumped there and push this one back towards the out. Peak trying to go up for it, leaves it for Specimen. Specimen back off the sidewall, trying to advance forward. Peak there with the first touch. But once again, Delco Dad on the defensive duties, dealing with it, pushing it away. Back we go. Techman met by Specimen, pushes back into the blue side half. A good touch to find himself going high, but Techman is back in time and pushes it wide. Sporty sitting on this one, able to get the boost, but a little bit of misplay, and Psycho ends up centering to Techman, and Techman's going to put it away. The ZG Aces will find themselves taking game one, a very hard-fought game one, where we end up going through a little bit more than half of another game was needed to just decide game one for the Aces. Very back and forth game, but a good passing play there to seal it away on the mishap of the touch. We do see the Aces taking game one. Take a chance joining the lobby. Yes, it is. Alright, so take a chance now in for peak. Just had to make sure. And both teams have ZG, so it's a little confusing as well. But we are good. As long as the Aces are good to join up on this lobby, and we do not need to end up remaking if Psycho can get on. Alright, we do have 3-a-side yet again. We're back to Rocket League. Aces find themselves up after a very hard-fought game one. Back into this one we go. Psycho meeting up with Sporty off the kickoff. Take a chance, looking for the play. Ends up playing on a cross on a Psycho 50. Sporty plays on out. Delco up for it. Fires one. Playoff Specimen up. Techman now trying to drop it, and he will. A strong start to game two for the Aces. Delco fires one. A good save was made, but unfortunately just popped up high, and Sporty not quite able to get the squishy save on it. So Techman does find the back of the net, puts it away for a 1-0 ZG Aces lead. Take a chance. Met up with Techman. Into the blue side corner. Specimen trying to play on outwards. Psycho is there for it. Take a chance. Back out to Sporty. Sporty with the just high touch, but it's back for take a chance, and he will convert on it. A good passing play. Ends up shooting just wide to make sure no defender had a chance on it, and leaving it for take a chance, who had then a basically almost open net for himself to put this one into. Opening up the defense and finalizing, ties us back up at 1, only 27 seconds into this one. That kickoff goes high. Delco Dad was up and pushes this one away. Specimen popping high yet again, but Techman there for it, playing onwards. Sporty able to push past Techman and tries to play on out and will get it across, but no one quite able to convert with that one. Back on out we play. Techman tries to look for it, but take a chance with a good read. Psycho with a good 50 as it shoots all the way across into the orange side corner. Specimen now looking to possess this one. Taking it past Techman, now looking for the dribble play. 50s with Delco Dad, 50s relatively well in the blue side corner, where Psycho now tries to advance this one on outwards. Gets another touch, but it does fall to Sporty, but the good dunk by Psycho to enable his team to push on forward. Techman tries to advance this one. Sporty finding a demo. Specimen now with a flick past one, but Delco Dad is there, but Sporty sits on it well and makes the save. Delco Dad trying for some demo pressure to open up the defense a bit more. But right now it looks like it's relatively open as Psycho plays back to his corner to try to possess there. Specimen was on, but then take a chance. Will find this one, and it comes towards the center where Techman will push this back away. Back out we go. Techman not quite able to get much more on that. Delco Dad out of the corner now looking for the center play, but take a chance is there. Psycho with a good half flip, recovers nicely, plays across, but Sporty has a chance to fire this one to the center, and he will put it away himself with a good read off that corner. The second he hit it, he knew where it was going, and he was ready to be there, putting it away. Zero gravity with a 1-goal lead. 3 minutes and 9 seconds remain. Back to the center line now. Techman and take a chance. Playing off to the sidewall. Take a chance looking for the center pass, but it will just end up falling to Techman. Techman pushes on the orange corner where Sporty tries to play out. Sporty, good touch past the blue defense, but Specimen not quite able to get back in time. But Techman fires out, but Specimen with a good read on it, fires it right back at the net. Puts this one away for a 2-goal, 0 gravity lead. 2 minutes and 51 seconds still remains, but 0 gravity finding their stride. Off the sidewall, take a chance, playing on outward, looking for another touch, not quite able to get back to it. Techman tries to advance. Sporty plays on out to Specimen. Specimen met by Techman. Pushes onwards, take a chance off the sidewall. Delco Dad firing one off the back wall towards the center. Techman able to get to it, but hits the pipe. And take a chance, trying to play back on out. Techman once again getting a touch on it, but Sporty does clear this one downfield. Take a chance, not quite reaching it, but Delco Dad plays on outwards. Psycho met by Specimen off the back wall and down, but Delco Dad ensuring that cannot find the back of the net. Delco Dad looking for some pressure on the defenders, trying to open up any look that he possibly can. Techman fires this off that side wall, plays back on out. Sporty taken low, but Delco Dad with a good read, and it finds its way back into the orange side half, high above the net, back out it goes, but Psycho not quite able to play past the orange defense. Delco Dad now up, looking for a ceiling play, but it's left for Techman. Techman not finding the look he wanted, but Delco Dad getting back to it. Techman will find it off the back wall and put this away as Delco Dad plays above the defense, beating the defense to that one, getting a good touch on it, and Techman will find himself slotting it into that far side corner. ZG Ace is pulling the back within 1 minute 46 left. Specimen playing on high. Find itself dropping to the front of the net where Take a Chance is waiting, and Zero Gravity with a quick response to get their 2-goal lead right back. Back to the kickoff we go, 1 minute 39 remaining. Techman Take a Chance meeting up Psycho with a 50 that ends up falling on outwards off the back wall, not quite able to be put away. Sporty now trying to play across, pops over one, but Delco is there for it. Delco Dad pushing on into the far side corner and trying to put a lot of pressure on this defense with the demo and bump plays. Up it goes, Psycho back out towards the center, and Techman will find it to once again pull the aces to back within 1. 1 minute 16 remaining. Techman a good read there to play that one low up below the defender. Back to the center line. Psycho met up by Sporty. Back off this sidewall, awkward read, but Take a Chance does well with it, plays it to the center. Specimen being met by Psycho and Delco Dad helping to push this one onwards into the orange side half. Sporty forced to play wide faster, but Psycho, limited boost, pinches off the wall and towards the center, tries to look for it. Techman firing one off the back wall now. Techman trying to look for a center play on it. Does end up getting the 50 with the orange defender, but out it goes, and a good touch there will push this into the orange side half. Delco Dad once again on this ball, looking for the aerial play. Doesn't look like he's going to get back to it. Specimen will push on, and this one might find its way to the net, and it will. Specimen ends up getting up for it, putting it towards the net, and unfortunately the half flip didn't quite go the way you wanted, as I think he was looking for that to be the connector and push it to the corner. Didn't quite happen. Zero Gravity finding themselves back up 2 with 33 seconds remaining. Techman and Take a Chance playing to the sidewall. Delco Dad back down to the center, but Sporty with a good read to cut off the play for Psycho. A demo already happened upfield, opening up the net for Sporty, and he's going to slot this one away. Zero Gravity with 3-goal lead and 22 seconds left. It seems like Zero Gravity has done well to bounce back in Game 2 and even up the series, unless some kickoff tragedies start to befall. Back we go. Playoff Specimen being met up and into the orange side corner. Sporty taken on high and outwards. On the out, Techman tries to advance onwards. Delco Dad off the back wall, good flick, but unfortunately no blue attacker finds it. Techman firing one down, ends up hitting the pipe. Delco Dad back to the corner, and this will just kill it there, but we have ourselves a tied series. As Zero Gravity evening it up 1 apiece. Very close Rocket League throughout this one so far. The Aces taking an overtime win, and Zero Gravity bouncing back in Game 2. Managing to close it out. As we will need to see here. Techman in. Psycho Delco in. All right, we got the 3 aside back into this one. Once again, all tied up now. Now it's basically to just the best of 3. Who's going to be the better team for the finalization? ZG Aces, Zero Gravity, all tied up at 1 apiece in this best of 5. Delco Dad, good touch off the wall, getting past the defense, but he's not quite able to put it away as Sporty makes the read to push this one on wide. But it finds off the back wall from Techman, and Psycho jumps all over that opportunity, putting it away, slotting it between the defense, and ensuring that he finds a lead for the Aces early yet again. 12 seconds into this one, ZG Aces find themselves up 1, back to that center line. Psycho and Sporty meeting up. Specimen did find himself already there. Leaving down for Sporty. He gets saved by Techman, but is already there for it on the follow-up to the shot. Will just slot it away in the long term. We are tied right back up 1 apiece. 4:41 left to play. Back at that center line, Techman and take a chance. Sporty pushing on into the blue side corner, popping it over a defender. Specimen there, but Techman with a great save. Pushing this back on outwards. Delco Dad over, take a chance. Sporty to the corner now. Out of the corner. So Sporty will just take a dribble on it. Looking to dribble, but Psycho from behind rips it away from Sporty down towards the center. Techman a good touch to put it away from the second orange player, but Specimen playing onwards, advancing the Delco Dad, pushing this one back on out. Sporty up yet again, back into the blue side corner. Techman pushing this one upfield. Sporty firing it, and it finds itself high, falling in front of the net. Take a chance, a good touch on it, but Delco Dad able to push this one away. Playoff Specimen off the wall, high, playing towards the center. Techman getting a good read. Sporty being met by Psycho. Back towards the center yet again. Delco Dad pushing this one on into the orange side corner. Out of the orange side corner, take a chance, trying to advance, but Psycho isn't there, pushing it on. Sporty now once again looking for a dribble, pops high, looking for an aerial play, but it gets away from him, and Techman will push it wide. Techman now starting his own dribble play, tries to flick past the defender, but the defender makes a good read, take a chance, popping it past 2. Sporty finding it, able to fire it, and it is on net. Sporty will put it away on take a chance's good touch to get past the 2 blue oncoming attackers, and Sporty then finds himself with an open lane to the net, and he's willing to slot that one. Off the center line, Delco Dad being met up by Specimen. Sporty going up for it, but a good save by Psycho, pushing this one on wide. Back down it falls, take a chance. Once again, met by Psycho, and across it plays an out. On the out, Specimen, good touch. Delco Dad with a good answer, pushing that one away with the save. Sporty once again off the back wall, but Techman advances onwards. Psycho now popping it up, but taking chance. Was there. Techman now off the back wall, back out. Specimen able to play it back, but it ends up playing back towards the center. It was pushed away in the onslaught. Sporty with a good 50 on Techman, but Psycho pushes it back on high. Up Specimen is. Specimen trying to drop it off the crossbar, down and take a chance, not quite able to get there. Sporty now popping high, back down, it will fall, but Delco Dad fires this one on out of there and says, we are not leaving it here anymore. Take a chance, trying to restart it though, firing this one back across and high. Techman pushing on out, is at midfield. Specimen up for it, looking for the air dribble, fires one, but a great save by Techman to make sure that he covered low. Delco Dad with 50, back across we play. Take a chance now, trying to advance this one. Not quite finding a way to do so. Off that sidewall towards the center, Techman popping it high again. Take a chance, gets a read on that one. Up he plays for Sporty. Sporty now continuing onwards. Back down it goes. Pushed on outwards. Delco Dad with a little interference there, and off the sidewall plays. Delco Dad being met by Specimen and across into the far orange corner. Take a chance, pushing under the oncoming blue attackers. Delco Dad is back though, and will dissuade this one. Techman playing back to the ground. Sporty in the air. And he drops it for Take a Chance, and Take a Chance drills this shot tight on that pipe and puts it away. Take a Chance looking like a great read on it, giving Zero Gravity a 2-goal lead. Back to the center line. Playoff specimen Delco Dad. Sporty playing back on into his own side corner, and out it tries to play, not quite able to do so. Techman over one of the orange defenders, but met well. Specimen now trying to get back to this one and at least forces a miscue. Delco Dad playing across. Techman firing this one towards the orange side. Sporty now trying to play out of the corner over one, but Psycho is there, and this one is looking like it should fall towards the center. Sporty with a soft touch on it. Back in the corner we look. Take a Chance playing upwards. Psycho already there. Psycho firing just wide, doubles up, not quite able to get back to it. Delco Dad trying to tuck it away, but Sporty's there for it. And then when Techman fires Specimens back, Delco Dad back out to Psycho, and they will finally convert, pulling themselves to back within one with 20 seconds remaining. $20 seconds left in this one. 2-3 game. Falls on down. Techman pushing to the side. Psycho now off the sidewall, trying to play on into the orange side corner. In the orange side corner, Sporty trying to play up and across. Plays low. Delco Dad firing off the back wall, not quite able to open up the front. Specimen pushes onwards into the blue side. Sporty now into the corner, able to get back to it, but it will fall, and Zero Gravity find themselves taking a 2-1 series lead. It is now match point for Zero Gravity. As the Aces find themselves on the verge of what he's saying here, if you guys are listening, is give the console players time. Like, this is exactly what they're talking about. You kind of are rushing the Aces on that, but I mean, at this point, the lobby's probably going to start anyway. But into this game we go. But yeah, in the future, that is something if you guys do find yourself watching this one back. Well, yeah, we're going to probably actually have to remake. So he is making the right point there, where it is between every game, consoles players take a little bit longer to load back in. We will do a filler stream right now, just not have anything leaked, even though we will be going same info. All right. The lobby should be good to go if you guys are able to join back in. But yes, it is something where if somebody is playing on console in between games, if you join instantly, it really makes it hard for them to have enough time to get into the lobby. So it is something to be thought of, just for future reference. Yes, if they all sit on the choose team screen until that player joins, you are correct that it will indeed just wait for that it will wait for that player, and they are allowed to join the server. But if you do not have it where they are on that screen, it does not allow that player to get fully back into the lobby in time. Like right now, how we have 6, we need the 7, and that's why You do need to wait on that 7 slot, but if everyone does just wait to join the lobby, we are good because now we have all 7, so we should be fine, but we will see. And in this one, all players should be going. Yep, that gets everyone to go. Back into it, we find ourselves. The Aces on the verge of their season, looking for trying to take it all back here in this game and the next one. Sporty popping high, looking up for it, getting up, gets a good touch, but it finds itself just wide. Take a chance firing off that back wall, backing out Specimen. Does convert, putting this away. Zero Gravity will find themselves getting the early lead in this one. 19 seconds in, they put themselves up 1. Specimen converting on the pass from Take a Chance. Back to that center line. Take a Chance and Delco Dead. Psycho hitting this one on outwards. Specimen playing to that corner. Specimen met well by Delco Dad. Delco Dad pushed on out across this one, finds itself playing. Psycho pushing into the corner. Down it goes. Take a Chance. Firing it on outwards. Good read by Delco Dad. Back to the center, but Sporty able to get back to it. Techman firing back into the orange side corner. Out of the orange side corner now. Techman tries to get a shot off, but Sporty is in the way and fires it back into the blue side half. Delco Dad off the back wall. Specimen now playing towards that center. Techman advancing onwards. But Sporty able to find his way past a lot of the attackers. Delco Dad a great 50 to force this one high and out. Psycho pushing on. Falls down to Specimen. Specimen looking for a dribble play on it, but Delco Dad not allowing him to have it, playing to that sidewall. Sporty able to beat Techman, and back down it falls, but Delco Dad pushing wide before the oncoming orange attack was able to get to it. Delco Dad taking up a dribble now, looking for it, looking like he was trying for the mind games there, not quite able to get it. Sporty was able to push it to the side. Sporty once again pushing it to the side after Techman's play off the sidewall, finds its way headed towards the net. Take a Chance, 50 by Techman. Delco Dad firing, but Sporty is properly sitting on that pipe, right in the way of that one. Psycho now up in the air. What an air dribble, but once again, Take a Chance is there. Techman firing one, but not quite able to get it past the entourage of the orange defense. Back down to the center. Take a Chance with a good clearance on this one. Back out we play. Sporty off the back wall, but Techman pushing back to the side. Specimen back out towards the center, as this one will find itself falling far. Sporty up for it with a good shot, pushed to the side by Delco Dad before the attack is able to get there. Sporty being met by Techman yet again. Back out off the wall we go. Delco Dad firing onwards. Sporty clearing this one back on out. Up to Sporty, is able to get back to that and somehow puts this away. An absolutely insane one-man play, finding the way to get back to it. That man has got to be feeling himself for this one. 2-goal lead for Zero Gravity. That being said, we are only halfway through it, and we have seen some high-scoring games. But Sporty right off the kickoff. This man is trying to finalize this series and push his team onwards, getting the first touch, and when it's going high, even able to follow it back up. Back to that center line, Psycho and Sporty. Techman pushing this back on outwards, Take a Chance with a good shot, but Delco Dad able to read it. Techman going low, pushing this one on past Sporty, but across it goes. Delco Dad tries to fire, demos Specimen in across at 50s. Back on out, off the 50 now. Take a Chance, looking to play off that sidewall, and he will, but there it is taken by Psycho. Psycho trying to advance, but Specimen is there. Into the corner we go. Specimen with a touch, and this one will play back on out to Techman. Techman plays across. Cross, Specimen trying to take this one. Advancing onward for Sporty. Up, Psycho pops it. Delco Dad trying to push on out. Sporty with some demo in the far corner to open up a bit more pressure. Sporty with the pass back to the center. Out to Take a Chance, who is firing himself, but Sporty decides to put it back away. opening up for Take a Chance, finds himself in the way of it, so at least make sure he's redirecting it into the net. Back into this one we go. Delco Dad, Take a Chance. The Aces finding themselves needing a very heroic effort late in this one. Psycho playing on outwards, but Sporty is there to answer. Specimen back out. Sporty playing high. Delco Dad pushing it on wide. Sporty finding it off the wall, going for the air dribble. Not quite able to find the air dribble there. Techman off the sidewall now. But out to Psycho. Psycho pushing on, advancing this one up. He plays Specimen with the 50 into the corner. Delco Dad trying to center, but a good clearance by Sporty past Techman. Delco Dad back in his corner. Specimen tries to center and actually is finding the back of the net with this one. Unfortunate area on that play where I think Psycho kind of caught the side of the pipe and ended up not having to go his way for when he was flipping out there. Zero Gravity up 5 with 50 seconds remaining. It's looking very primed to be them right about now. Looks like they should be closing out the series, but you never know. There can be disasters. Techman trying to play on this one. As it ends up falling back down. Delco not quite able to push on. Techman firing it back towards the center. On the center. Psycho off the wall, pushing on. Finds itself falling across into the far corner. Techman off the side wall, back towards the center. Specimen pushing back to the corner. Techman off the side wall, back to the center again, but Delco Dad not quite able to get there before Take a Chance. On Sporty plays, but Psycho turns on it and advances. Off the back wall, Take a Chance popping on outwards. Techman playing on down. Psycho up with this one, as this will end up finding us finalizing out this series. Zero Gravity end up finishing it off 3-1. ZG Aces taking a great game one though, where very back and forth, needed 2.5 minutes of overtime. But then it seems like as the series went on, Zero Gravity was able to find their stride in the offensive game, and they were putting goals away left and right. They were able to find their conversions and finalize it. With that being said though, GG's to the Aces. It still was some insane gameplay to watch throughout the series. It seemed like Sporty kind of just really went off there and towards the end of the series, and he was really able to close out. So if I had to give an MVP, I think it's got to go to him. I mean, you even look at the score line in the last game, and it is just insane what he was doing in that one. So GG's to both. Good luck if you guys plan on playing it next season for ZG Aces, and good luck in the rest of the playoffs for Zero Gravity. Ideally, all goes well there, and we will find ourselves taking a little bit of a break before we find ourselves with another game from this series between the Bad Lads and the Sanctuary Dragons. So that will be coming up at the top of this upcoming hour. We will get some things prepped for that, and then we should be good to go.